All right, everyone. Good morning. My name is Raj, and I'm brokerage manager at Graystone Investment Group. Today, we have a pretty exciting training on video marketing for real estate, and that is conducted by our Alan. I'll hand over to Alan, our expert on this. Over to you, Alan.
Hey, great guys. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody this morning. I just put in WhatsApp my first document I want to review. I won't like go over everything, but I think it's like just really super important. And the first document is about statistics. And as a matter of fact, I'll go on and share my screen. Uh, Sorry, I don't use Google Meets very
You hit the little
often.
box with the arrow on it down on the bottom,
Yeah,
and then you either can share your tab or your screen, whichever one you want.
yeah, I'll do the whole screen thing. Thank you very much. It makes it a lot easier. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with this first one, it's real estate video stats, which is like mind blowing in a way. And I don't think we have to go through like all of those, but if you sort of want to look through that, it's like real estate listings with videos receive over 400% more inquiries, right? And some of the other stats basically is like, if you're going out to get a listing and if your pitch doesn't include video, it's like, forget it, right? So, video is just like one of those must do things, and you must do it with some proficiency, right? So, I mean, it's just super important. As a matter of fact, have any of you guys seen Zillow Gone Wild? Have any of you guys seen that?
No.
Okay, so it's a new series out on HGTV, the housing show. And this guy, he just like looking at crazy houses on Zillow. He's then got a website, and now he's got his own TV show. And the thing is really cool about that is people love looking at houses. That's the thing. And so once again, I think this impresses upon us like the importance of video. If we're not doing video, if we're not including with our listings, if we don't have it on our website, it's like, forget it, man, you're in the wrong business. Am I being too harsh about that? What do you guys think?
Nope. No.
Nope.
That's just sort of the way it is. I've got a really good friend. I've known her like as long as I've known Jorge, right? And she's in a KW office, 400 and some agents. She really regularly is like number one for years and years. She sells $1 million plus houses, et cetera, like that. She went to a listing appointment. She's got no website. She used to have the free KW one that they quit doing. And it's like, they said, no, you're not the right person for us. If you're not into technology, you're not doing this stuff. We want somebody who does this stuff. All right. So what are your thoughts? Let me just sort of get some thoughts from the agents in the training. Sort of what's your thoughts about video, the importance of it, and like what kind of video needs to be done just to be competitive today in the industry? What do you think?
That question is directed towards the agents.
Yeah, agents. What do you think, guys?
Hey, how you doing, Alan?
Hey, Michael. Thanks for answering, bro.
It's good to see you. Good to see
you. You too.
I think video is very important. I mean, people are stimulated, visually now. So, especially using it on social media, them being able to see it while they're scrolling, while they're doing their other stuff, seeing you win, see your listings, get it brief, make sure it hits hard real quick, because people don't want to spend a lot of time doing anything right now. Attention deficit is at an all-time high. So something that's good, something that's quick, something's very professional, quality-wise is important. All those things make a big difference in moving these listings and, you know, work with buyers.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you think? Is anybody doing the drone videos? Is that cool or what?
Yeah, absolutely. Drone is very important. Just getting different angles, different speeds of the video, the words you put on it. It's just, we have the capability of making a professional commercial almost just with just Instagram. I mean,
Yeah.
not even a complicated program. So that's my take.
And the drone thing too, it shows the neighborhood, right? So, I mean, you know, that's really awesome. Have you guys seen, if you don't know, I like watching HGTV, right? I watch a lot of the flipping shows and all that. Have you guys seen the two girls in Washington State? And it's like unsellable houses, right? Not being able to sell the houses. They go in, they invest part of their own money, then they get a higher price. Then when the house sells, they take out their money and they split 50-50 the additional revenue that was made. Any of you guys watch that? That's one of my favorite shows.
I did.
Because, yeah, who was that?
Me, Raj. I did.
Raj.
Yes.
That show is awesome because, number one, they're like the number one real estate company in their area, right? And they're just killing it. Well, the one thing about this that I'm like saying, okay, these guys are like the biggest agents. They sell more than anybody else. They're doing this amazing process. And now I watch them to go sell the house. I figure they're going to have a expert team of photographers and videographers come in and do their properties. And I was surprised to see that they do it themselves. Even the 360 video. You got two sisters, they're twins. They're like busy selling all of this stuff, rehabbing all this stuff, and they do their own photography and their own videography, even the 360. And I'm like saying, that's crazy. What that showed me, though, was that anybody with a little effort can do this, right? Does everybody agree with that? I mean, with technology today, everybody with a little effort can do it. Does that sound right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So thanks for the thumbs up in the meeting. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. So where do we go from here, right? We all know we got to do it, right? In our business, like we started really focusing on this even more than previous, like just in the last year. And our numbers have gone sky high. We've got more people and we are seeing more on LinkedIn, probably by 10x, 20x than ever before. And our videos are seeing more on TikTok than any place else. So we all know we need to do this, that everything's going to skyrocket when we do. So where do we go from here? You know, hey guys, we got like a really short time. Let me send you my second document. I'm going to post this document over there on WhatsApp. This document is like 19 pages. There's no way we're ever going to go. And it's not meant to go through it with this meeting. It's meant to serve as a guide, because we've got outlined in here like all the different channels, all the different particulars on what you need to know about those channels. I'm posting that document right now. And there it is. And it's all the particulars on all the channels that you need to know, right? So it's like, how do you deal with, how do you deal with all this, right? You've got all these channels. They've somewhat got some differences. And so how do you deal with this? How do you deal with creating these videos and getting this out there and being highly productive? Because you've got to become a content producing machine, right? So how do we do that? How do we accomplish that? Do you guys have like some ideas, suggestions, what you're doing, what's working for you? How do you do it to make it all work? Do you guys have ideas sort of what's working, what's happening, how you're doing this to produce all of this?
Alan, can I jump in?
Yeah, of course. Hey, Jorge, of course, please.
That scenario you were talking about, I cannot help myself to talk about it. Okay, that scenario where the agent is looking at a property that cannot be sold. Let me answer that one first, and then I'll jump I'll jump into the second question. That's called novation. Novation, guys. For those of you that come up, because I know the top agents are in this call, Michael, everybody else. If you ever come across that situation where the client is like, well, it's not sellable, and you're looking at the condition of the property, you could do a contract with them that states that you're going to invest some money into the property, and then you're going to go 50-50 once you sell it. If the property doesn't sell now, let's say you spend $5K, you typically put an SOP behind it. You said, I'm not going to spend more than X amount of money. 5,000 is my limit. And in the worst case scenario, you leave it as a second mortgage if the property doesn't sell now, and then you charge interest for the next 5 years until you can sell the property again. You can do property sharing and all those things. But when you combine a sophisticated strategy like that with the right marketing, it is super powerful. Think about it, guys. If you go, hey, your house is not sellable, call me. I might invest into your property myself to help you sell it. The investment could be $1,000. It could be a deep cleaning. It could be so many things that the client doesn't know because they're solo. They're not in the business. But imagine how powerful that marketing piece will be if you present it to the right people. Okay, so I'm gonna tie this answer to the second question. So what do you do to bring people? How do you get clients to come to you? Well, posting solutions to frequent problems like this. Educating the public, saying, hey, did you know that there are options? You haven't sold the property. There's options that you can do. So it's all tied together. The paradox is that the best idea you have without the right marketing doesn't go far, or the right marketing without the right idea doesn't go far. But with those, you have those type of solutions. And I've been saying this for a long time. It's all about becoming a consultant, innovation, profit sharing. You could turn the innovation into profit sharing, meaning that it would sell the property, but when you sell it, when we sell it 10 years from now, I just take 10% profit from my investment, right? And it's a win-win-win-win-win situation, okay? So, but yes, Alan, to me, it's all about educating, never soliciting. That's the key to me for a successful campaign. I hope that helped.
Yeah, and the video part of it that we're talking about, because man, when they can see it, they can experience it through that. And I mean, the stats, we've got the stats out there. I mean, it's just off the chart what video does for you. And Jorge, I know you've been working on a lot of videos lately. So do you want to chime in while you've got a moment and talk and address the video part of it?
Sorry, I was eating lunch. But we're up to like 45 videos. Thanks to everybody that helped me, allow me to have the time to do it. Jay, Madeline, everybody in the office. Because I'm a pest, I'm always like, shh, thank you for the flexibility. Try to take within the technology we have, try to take the videos to the highest quality possible. We have a pro camera that is working at its limit because it heats up every 30 minutes, but the results are going to be worth it. But we're pushing the tech. But you'll be surprised how much content you have when you set up your mind to start looking for it. Vanessa came out to me yesterday. She's like, this and this and that. And, I was looking at her like, she's coming to me. She's saying, I have this 3 challenges, and this is how I overcame the challenges. So this was the results of how we got it fixed, or we end up moving on. And I'm like, wow. I mean, so I didn't know you couldn't use crypto for down payment. Let's write about it. There's so many people that have crypto and their money into cryptocurrency, thinking, okay, I'm gonna ride the wave and then invest it in real estate. And in like this case scenario that we just experienced recently, the guy would have lost the whole down payment. So if you're set up, the minute that you set up in your mind, I'm gonna become an educator, your mind shifts to looking for that. There's too many people soliciting. To me, marketing is all about educating and let people come to you. So somebody said, I was watching a video the other day, and they were asking, it was very interesting video. It's like, what is marketing? Isn't the definition of marketing a product is trying to sell something to somebody that might not need it, but you do the marketing and you say you need this thing? And most experts will say that the most of the marketing is pushed towards people, the consumer that really doesn't need the product, are the ones that end up buying the product. But in real estate, you cannot do that because it's a huge decision. It's real estate. So by marketing that way, buy properties with me, or whatever the case might be, you're barking at the wrong door, so to speak. You're doing it incorrectly. You have to educate, let people see that you're the king of the kingdom within that industry, and let them come to you. It will be the easiest sale. And that's everything you do. When you do an open houses, what is an open house if you don't put a spin to it? The same boring event that every freaking agent does. But if you call it a party, if you call it an educational, hey, we're going to do an open house and we're going to be educating some clients of what is the next down payment assistance program, blah, 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 thinking out of the box. The minute that you change your mind from a salesperson to an educator, and then you tie it to videos, is when the right clients start gravitating to you. And I don't want to take the whole meeting, but I'm very passionate about that. I hope my feedback helps. Thank you.
That helps a lot, man. We appreciate you being here and giving us your expertise. I don't, I don't know about you guys. I like to look around and see what people are doing and what is, really helping them to excel in real estate. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Duncan Duo. I mean, they got they're on TV everywhere. You got billboards. I mean, they're like sponsors of the Lightning and all that. If you ever have a chance, listen to their background story on what made them into the company that they are. Started out like everybody else, right? Didn't sell but one house the first year, and that was sold to like a relative, and the next year 2 or 3, and now they're spending $1 million plus just on marketing every year, right? You listen to their story. Part of what made them great was video. And I listened to an interview, and the Duncan, I forget the guy and his wife, I forget his name, was talking. He was being interviewed by the video company that he uses. And for years and years and years and years, he just sort of like listened to their free stuff and tried to implement that. And it all worked so well that, I mean, his whole business just blew up. And he said, hey, you know, they were joking around. Hey, I made one sale. Now I can pay, you know, with this one sale, I can pay for you for the whole year, you know? And that's just, again, the evidence that, you know, the videos. And let me ask the agents here, and I know we probably are running, you know, going to run out of time here really soon. What types of videos are helpful in selling real estate? What are the types of videos? What do you guys think? What are the types of videos?
Lisa raised up her hand. I don't think
Oh,
you-
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I raised my hand earlier and you didn't see me. So FYI.
Hi everyone. Hi Alan.
Hey.
I will. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. And speaking to that, I think there are different aspects of that, but just to sum it up, even piggybacking on what everyone else has said, I'd say high quality, especially short snippets where they're not too long, so you can get more quick number of views. Because when someone sees something that's not too long, they may be more likely to click on it, not thinking it's going to take up too much of their time. So. And it really covers a quick overview, whether it's a home and you're talking about the special features or a different topic that you're discussing as it relates to that property.
Yeah. You know, and the algorithm with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they're going to show that more because the shorts are really hot. You guys probably know TikTok is now allowing 10-minute videos, and they're experimenting with 15-minute videos. So we're doing longer form videos with TikTok, and the viewership is just like, it's just off the chart. So yeah, short ones, very, very, very helpful. In the sheet, the second sheet I sent you guys, the property tours. You know, I was watching one of those HGTV shows. Man, I just love watching a lot of different ones. And people, you know, they luxury real estate, people are still buying multi-million-dollar real estate sight unseen because of a property video tour. And the agent will be there and take them through the tour and all of that. Buy it sight unseen other than the video. The client testimonials, I was telling you about Duncan Duo. If you go to their website, that they used to have like a gazillion of those client video testimonials right on their homepage. Now they've done a redesign and don't have like gazillions of them just right on the homepage, but that works really, really well. Also, the neighborhood guides and the monthly updates, right? Everybody get the monthly update, the free monthly update in your MLS dashboard, right? Everybody gets that. Make a video really quick on that. I've demoed for you Flicky before. That's our go-to platform. And you can just slam that into Flicky. Flicky will make the video for you. You can, in Flicky, put the URL of the realtor.com market report or the Zillow local market report. Flicky will make a video right out of it for you. So it's really easy to do. Educational videos, behind the scenes, live question and answers. People love to see that. A lot of those videos, very, very helpful, very, 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 very helpful with selling real estate. All right, guys. So time's about up, right? Raj, it's about 30 minutes. Is that right? What y'all still do?
I mean, we can still go on, not a problem, but
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you guys have like questions, or do you have like this is my problem, right? This is my problem. Or, how can I do it and produce it and get it out and go along with my day? I mean, do you guys have some questions, problems? How do I do it type things? Jorge, were you coming back in there?
No, my bad.
Okay, no problem. So this is a way, I'll just tell you the way we do it. Number one, we use AI a lot. I use it like every article, I include an AI video. Some of them I'll do myself. Mostly it's all AI. And with that, we write our article. We have Flicky take that article, summarize it, make a video, and I can perfect that video probably in like 10 to 15 minutes, and we've got a good video. Another thing that we do is we will create a video just on whatever. Say if you're going to create a video on a property, if you're going to go through a Q&A, if you're going to go through a client testimonial, they've just closed on their house, everybody's really happy, they're giving you a video testimonial. Here's a technique that we use. We will take the video. We have a company, it's scribey.com, to transcribe, give us a very good transcription. We'll take that transcription, we will put that into, we're using Gemini Advanced right now. We think it works much better. Gemini Advanced produces an article. So now we've got a video, we've got an article in no time at all. And so then we'll post that. And that would work out great for real estate. Whether it's you do a testimonial video, you need an article to go with it, because search engines, they really don't read or use the video except for a little schema markup you put in there. The article that goes with it, that's what's going to get you noticed. So you have the video, you have an article. We're using AI a lot to do that. With Flicky, for example, we can make like the regular size video. Then we can have it also make a vertical version that we use on the other platforms. Then we use software to post all of that. And the software that Graystone is using to, post articles and things like that, we literally use that not only to do the articles, but to literally post the video. So I'm constantly getting emails from LinkedIn. Your video has been posted. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So our software is constantly posting video all of the time, evergreen video all the time across all the channels. As a result of that, viewership just has jumped like crazy. The people that are seeing us and watching our videos. All right, so if there's any questions, I'll take those. We've got the 2 documents I shared with you. If you want to know the particulars about Facebook and all the stuff like that, what we do is we make the video to work with like Facebook and YouTube, and then we make it to work with TikTok and Instagram, and that just works across the board. So we make basically 2 versions of the video. Lisa K, did you still have your, I saw you had your hand up there for a second.
I did, and thank you for kind of going into more detail. For me, it's like, okay, I looked on the document, it's the tech. So if you have recommendations, i.e. when you talk about, cameras and capacity and things like that you can get more into. I know it may not be for everyone, but that's where I'm at now,
Yeah.
for example.
You know, the studies have shown people want to see the organic, raw footage, right? They, you know, if you've got on your homepage and you've got a produced one where you've used maybe some really nice camera, you've had someone do some back end production for you, maybe on your homepage, that's cool. But if you do those types of videos all the time, people think they're just looking at something that somebody's produced or made up and isn't real, right? So I constantly tell customers, because they'll ask this all the time, what should I do? I say, just get a decent cell phone and make your footage right there. Just use that. People want to see the raw video. You know, you see again, HGTV, you see the guys in New York and LA selling luxury many $1-million products with a live video tour with a client, right? So that's really all you need. There was an event, like, it's been a couple, 3 years ago at the White House, and I'm watching live and everything, and I see these people who are like the White House, like videography team, and they've got cell phones on a little holder like everybody else. And so, Lisa K, that's really what we recommend. I don't have it in front of me. We've got a holder that you clamp in your phone. You can also, if you want to get like a microphone, it clips in right at the top. You hold it with both hands and you can it works great. Okay, I see we've got someone else with their hand up.
That's Leo.
Hey, gotcha.
Just to add, guys, you don't need to spend a lot of money. My setup is maybe $100. I have a webcam, I have a microphone, I have my cell phone, and I have a selfie stick to do my tours. So it's not that expensive. You don't have to get quality gear. You know, once you ramp up and you have, you know, the viewership, then maybe you can invest in, you know, better quality production, but you don't have to start that way.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, for almost all of our video editing, we use, you know, Adobe. They've got like their software that like people use to make theater movies with. I use the cut down version that is $99, one-time fee, no subscription, no monthly subscription. And I rarely have to use that. Mostly most of them's made right out of Flicky with AI, and no edits required at all. So, you know, and we also use just the free video editing software that comes with your computer when you buy it. That's going to work fine just for most things. And so, you know, cell phone, if you want to have something to sort of hold it or carry it or whatever, if you want to upgrade your mic and have like a directional mic on there, that's great. If you want to use a selfie stick or whatever, or a little tripod, we got a tripod the other day, it's like $35. It works perfect for holding a cell phone, and it's a floor model. That's all you need. People just want to see what they believe is real. So that's the perfect setup for that, you know. I appreciate that question and helping on the answers. Any other questions or thoughts or comments, guys? Well, really, it's, you know, just to help with the motivation, because we all know we need to do it. It does take a little time to do it, but man, the payoffs are giant. And like we talked about at the beginning with the stats, if you're not doing it, you know, and you don't have like someone says, well, let me see some of your videos, you know, or some, you know, stuff like that. If you don't have it to like say, hey, this is what we're doing, this is my marketing platform, it's like they're going to go to somebody else, right? Because everybody just expects it. Jorge, I see you turned your camera on. Do you have any thoughts as we get ready to get out of here?
Well, I was gonna show. I got my setting where you really can't see my whole setup here, but I don't know how to remove that filter crap, so I can show you guys. But anyways, what I was gonna say is, let me see if I get closer. You can't see that. But I have a mini studio here in my office. Let me see. So any of the agents
You have the blur filter on, Jorge.
You have the blur on the background.
where do I find that, guys?
Are you on your phone or your laptop?
My phone.
You should still be able to press the 3 dots next to where you would hang up the call. And then you would go to apply visual effects and change it to none.
Thank you for calling Google Technical Support.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have activities, others on the save screen.
I'm coming to your office.
I don't think I have that option.
I was gonna say, do you want me to just bring my laptop to your office so you could show them?
Or Jay's coming with the phone, so maybe he could. I don't see it.
There's plenty of videos online
here,
on
you go to
small YouTube setups.
have it here.
That's what I'm saying. You might not have it on the phone to do it.
Yeah, bring your laptop, Marilyn.
Okay, hold on.
So, anyways, what I was gonna say, how we have a meeting studio here for anybody that participated this meeting will be allowed to use it for an hour or two. If you want to record anything, you just gotta schedule it. Okay, you can show. So you have the pro camera right here connected to a mic. So you can mic. You have the backlight light on both sides. Let me turn this off. And then you have the whiteboard that you can write stuff in it. Quality of the video is 3 gigs each video. Yeah, the quality is as good as it gets. But it's very easy to do. You connect to your phone and you play. You see down here and you go record. Bing! And your whatever you're gonna say there, and you start speaking. Very easy to do. So anybody that came to this training, as a reward, you could use it for a couple of hours, record it. I can help you. The quality of the audio.
What are some of the best times to use the studio? Because I know you work in there also.
Early mornings, because I'm not an early morning person. That's why I got my own business. But from 9 to 11, for the most any day is pretty much available. You will have to connect your phone into the camera. Also Fridays. So just shoot me a message and say, Jorge, I want to record a video Friday, and then we'll just schedule it. No problem.
Awesome. Thank you.
And also, I'm in the office by 8 every morning, so it could actually be 8 to 11.
I think Mikisha has a question.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure, since I'm not very technical savvy, just wanted to make sure in that 19-page document, there's step-by-step on what to do.
It's more about like that's not really a step-by-step guide as far as how to make video, etc. It's the information. Part of it, a large part of it, is the information for each one of the channels, Facebook, Instagram, etc., like that. Sort of what their different requirements are. Again, what we found, we make it what works for YouTube, and we make what works for Instagram or TikTok, and we just use that across the board. And we've not experienced any difficulty with it at all. But it does give you the granular details of each one of the channels there.
Okay.
Thanks for asking. That was all created by AI, by the way. I can't take credit for it.
I want to give people another perk. If you get a website with Alan, then I'll help you And if you want to write about a topic, I'm really good writing articles with AI. I became a pro. I've been doing it for about a year. So I'll help you. I just need a couple of lines. You'd be surprised what we come up with. And then you can decide whether you want to do a video with Alan or not, or whatever the case may be. We can show some of the articles that we come up together into Graystone Investment Group. Thanks to Alan's help, we have about 20,000 people going to the website on a monthly basis, which is huge. So, and we will create a backlink to your site, so we could create an article on GraystoneIG.com and say, partner with Leo, go to Leo's website, and I'll definitely help you with that. I want to get Madeline also, if she's interested, a website for her.
Mm-hmm.
So that way anybody that's a salesperson should have a website. But that's another perk. If you have a topic you want to talk about, you're passionate about it, give you some ideas to make it very easy for you. I think that one person I could think of that could be a bolt or knowledge is Leo when it comes to triple net leases and all those things. But Vanessa gave me 3 ideas yesterday of scenarios that are challenges, daily challenges that happen in real estate and how she solved them. And I'm creating 3 articles. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to backlink those articles to her, to Lending Gig, because she has a website already with you, Alan, Lending Gig. And then I'm going to do that. So any of the agents that want to write about anything, modeling too, if you get a website, want to write about, you have a bunch of situations, right? In PM.
Yeah.
You can write an article daily about stuff.
Yeah.
And since we cannot, this is my idea when it comes to SEO, right? If we're not able to dominate the word real estate, because there's companies throwing trillions of dollars to real estate, then can we dominate different niche phrases based on situations that happen to us on a daily basis? Like, for instance, who asked me, Jay, the other day, it's like, yes, what happens when I evict a tenant and then left the stuff on the curb, but the time that they have to pick it up is already gone? But what if it's going to cost the landlord more money to dump it than to have the tenant still available to pick up the crap? Can we allow it? Even though by law, we don't have to, we could throw it away. Trust me, there's one person every minute of every day searching something that you just thought of online because of the amount of people exposure that online is. So you might put the article about that, and all of a sudden somebody says, man, what do I do? Should I legally, am I liable if I bring the tenant back and he take possession of the property? So they could Google that. You might not be the top at real estate. You could be the top at the day-to-day stuff that that are happening to you on a daily basis. Leo could write about how Graystone went from Regis paying $5,000 to $3,000 a month in a better situation. The misconception of commercial tenants, how they don't look for other options. They just, because they feel that the pain of moving, the topics are endless. It's like I was telling you, Alan, until you switch to an educator and start thinking, man, this could educate somebody, you're not going to realize how much you know and how much you could give back to the world in a form of an article. Anybody can do it. So if you come up with a couple of sentences, I'll help you put an article together as long as you have a website with us, and I'll link it to the website. The same for you, if you want to get one for you.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
Alan was speechless.
No, I think we have another question there with a raised hand.
No, that's just
Okay, just a hold. Okay, good. Anything else? And I will say thank you for all those who do have a website with us, and some have the real estate CRM, and so appreciate that very much. And as always, anything we can do to help, let us know. Raj, anything else, or is that it for today?
I think that's it for today.
Okay, great. All right, guys, that's great. So let me know if I can help you. If you want to check out our real estate portal, it's expertrealtymarketing.com, and our main website is imagebuildingmedia.com. Appreciate it. Look forward to being with you next time.
Thank you.
Us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Kevin.
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When's the day to see